Hello everyone watching today on YouTube. I hope it's raining or dark and that's why you're here. Otherwise, go scooter. We're at Syndicate again in the office. We've got another custom build, this time with a nice theme of signature products. I'm a big fan of signature parts just because I know it's hard for riders to get supported in this industry at the moment. There's very few companies giving the riders enough support to be able to do what they're doing, and what they're doing brings a lot more to the companies than I think some of them realize. So we're gonna build a scooter built from those signature parts, put those riders in the light, and let you guys know who to support. So I guess we'll get started and I'll show you what we're working with. From the top, we've got Patrick Nguyen's. I just looked up how to say the name, Nguyen, I think that's right. We've got his Crimson Broadway grips from Grip. And these things are some of the longest grips we have. They're pretty comfy once you wear them in. I know that at first they can be a little bit hard for some people, but I've ridden some of these and over time they get to that nice soft stage. Because of the harder compound, they just last for a very long time. From the sloth's natural home to the concrete jungle, the Broadway grip provides 178 mil of grasping goodness. There you go. Lovely packaging there. And we've got a nice unusual crimson color. I'll have to show you the matching grip tape next. We've got Patrick's crimson grip tape and the Hella Grip Classic logo. That's just to match, you know. If you're not aware, Patrick is an insane rider. The most recent clips I can remember, I'm pretty sure was in the transport video. Anyway, that guy just hops so high and it looks like he's not trying, but I don't know how, but he's an incredible scooter rider to watch. So look him up if you haven't seen that before, and buy some parts of his if you like it. Next, we have these Affinity Classic XL T-bars in the translucent black, which is the colorway belonging to Nick Martinez. To be honest, I haven't really heard much or seen much of Nick, but I do know Ride Affinity, being the rider-owned brand they are, they know what riders deserve supporting, and I'm sure if they've given this guy a signature bar that he's deserved it, you know? We're going to be using these signature bars on our scooter today. Those bars were standard size because this SES clamp can only fit standard size bars. It is McKean's Lightbringer SES from Proto Scooters. Matt McKean, just the king. So Matt has been putting out video parts for possibly as old as you are. He's still to this day shredding and traveling and making video parts for us. It's so cool to see. He didn't only push the limits back in the day, he's still, every video part he brings out, there's something a bit different, something new that hasn't been done before, I feel like. And yeah, he's basically the light bringer. Bringing light to all of us scooter riders. Thanks Matt, Proto Scooters, solid SES. Unfortunately, we don't have any headsets that belong to a rider, but we're using the Addict Haze Set headset, mainly because we're going with the Addict Deck, which belongs to Tobias Mayer. This thing is beautiful. I remember first hearing about Tobias on Trendkill. Trendkill was actually a blog run by Matt McKean and some other guys. And that's how I saw Tobias Mayer's first video there. He was just killing it, next level. Some really crazy tricks in that. And then it kind of seemed to have kept quite underground until he got on Addict and they got him a signature deck. So far it's the only one with the square back end. Yeah, and I know there's been a lot of people questioning the 5.0 capabilities of this deck, but Instagram's a good argument because I've seen so many insane combos on these kind of decks, like heel whip front 5.0s for instance. So really you might just have to try one, you'll be surprised. You can still 50-50 on these. This is probably one of the most attractive decks we have in the store. Just the way the forged head tube is all designed with that badge pressed into the front. We've got a nice little graphic here. Got the moon, kind of psychedelic-y design, and an eyeball down here. Artwork by Colorful Filth. It's another good thing about signature products. You're getting not just a part, but usually some artwork based around what the rider's into. Yeah, this deck has come out sick. I'll link that video I mentioned in the description, so check it out. Go watch Tobias shred. Consider copping one of his decks. Next up, the fork. I remember hearing from Dean, the owner of Flavor, that Boris had a lot of input to this design. If not, he designed it all himself actually. It's the animal fork, that's what Boris is known as. If you've seen his recent Flavor video, you'll agree he's an absolute animal. While I'm at it, I'll link that one in the description as well. Towards the end of that especially, some gnarly tricks. So I just checked on our super informative website. These forks are in fact 7000 series aluminium. I've heard that's just a lighter and stronger kind of aluminium. It does put the price up a little bit, but you know, you pay for what you get, and in this case you're getting a really strong, well-designed fork. It's got a big thread in the top, just got a nice look to it, eh? Congrats to Boris on that, and Flavor Scooters for bringing it about. To go along with the SES clamp, we have Matt McKean's signature river wheels. Like I said, if there's anyone who deserves to be supported through scootering, it's Matt McKean. The amount of people he's inspired to do what they're doing, who have inspired more people, that's just the beauty of scootering and where we're at. And I think it's a big thanks to Matt McKean and he's just so good. Yeah, we're talking about video parts. I'll put a video of every rider in the description of this, and you know, some old ones and new ones of Matt McKean, because you guys should watch some scooter videos as well as these custom build videos. By the way, these are river wheels, some of the highest quality wheels we've got. There's just not much that compares to that soft but fast feeling of a river wheel. Before I hurt my foot, I was on some rivers myself, and probably say that the best wheels I've ever ridden. I haven't ridden that many good wheels, but rivers were the best so far. Thanks River and Matt. One more. We'll go to the Chetty Fender. So this hasn't really been marketed so much as a signature part, I thought, but it came about from Chase Robertson, I believe. He's a rider that works at Tierside, and I'm pretty sure he came up with this design. Never really see it as a signature product, but yes it is, he designed it. And yeah, it's named after him, I believe, the Chetty Fender. So we're gonna be whacking that onto the attic deck, because we can. Hope you like that selection. Pretty sure Keaton just made some lunch, so we'll eat that and then build. there she is. So, changing locations. The boys have decided they want to go for a scoot. And I gotta watch the shop. So, as I was saying, the scooter's big, just like the last one I built. This deck is 23.4 inches long, these bars are 28 inches tall, and plus the SES. It's appropriate for someone my size, if not bigger. It feels really well balanced, might be a little bit on the heavy side for some. Quality steel, the big deck, but it's strong. I'll just run you through the parts again. We've got Heligrip Broadway grips in the crimson Patrick Nguyen signature color. We've got Nick Martinez's signature T-bars from Affinity, McKean's Lightbringer SES from Proto, Addict Haze set, the Blacksmith deck belonging to Tobias Mayer with the square dropouts, the Animal Fork from Flavor, that's designed by Boris Germain. To match the grips, we've got Patrick's signature Crimson grip tape from Heligrip. Can't forget the Chetty from TSI. That was a pleasure to fit to this deck. Really worked out easily. And Matt McKean river wheels to go along with the SES. So that's that. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you support some of these riders and our rider-owned store, Syndicate. You can get all these parts there, and the scooter will be available soon enough. Thanks for watching. Subscribe.